Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a singles new love reading for Pisces. We're going to look at the kind of love you're ready to experience now based on the growth you've already done. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Pisces, please. Oh, we have Cancerian energy, the Chariot coming through. They're also showing up as the Nine of Swords. All right. They're viewing you as the Four of Swords. And the connection, we see the Two of Cups. So a beautiful soulmate connection. Now, with the Chariot card, you may be dealing with a Cancerian here or somebody here they're going to come in kind of quickly or come in with gusto is kind of what I'm getting. And the Five of Pentacles. Now, I feel like this is someone here who's been holding back. Maybe they've been healing their finances, working on their health and their wellness. Someone here who's been disappointed in love. But I feel like they're ready to give it another shot. And I feel like they have very little hesitation when it comes to you, Pisces. So the Chariot card indicates strong soulmate energy. I also see that this person is loving, nurturing, creative. There's a strength to this person. They could be coming in from a distance, so I don't know if they've recently moved to your area or come to your job or something like that. Or maybe they do live at a distance from you. All right, we see the Hierophant in reverse, Taurus energy. So this person may be somebody who's been married and divorced. The Hierophant in reverse also indicates that this person might be very different from you. Different race, religion, tradition, different background, socioeconomic background. And we see the Nine of Cups, but I do see this person being your wish fulfillment here, Pisces, or you are their wish fulfillment. Now I'm looking at double nines here, which is a strong indication of destiny and how you're going to be feeling the Magician card, Virgo, Gemini energy. Sorry, I had to pause the camera there for a second to sneeze. The Magician card indicates that you're going to be feeling like, wow, this person checks all of my boxes. Some of my Pisces might even think, okay, I've manifested this. You know, sometimes when you write down or you really think about, okay, this is the type of person I want, and then you meet someone and they check those boxes, you can be kind of left feeling a little bit amazed. I kind of feel that's the energy I'm picking up on here. So feeling a little bit amazed that this person is someone that you've thought about, you've manifested, or at least the type of person they are. All right. We see that this person is creative. They enjoy art, working with their hands, music, putting their ideas to work for them. All right. We see they could be retired, Pisces. Now, this is not for all of you. But this person enjoys their personal time. They have more flexibility in their schedule. They could be slightly older than you, but this can also indicate somebody who's had more than one career. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily mean that it's 65 plus. For some of you, that will resonate. But just remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, it doesn't mean it's not your reading. Okay, we do get strong Cancerian energy. Okay, ruled by water, this sensitive sign is represented by the crab whose protective shell shields them from overexposure. Now, some of my Pisces, this could be an ex or somebody that you've dealt with in the past, but it doesn't have to be the case. And really, my intentions for these singles new love readings that I do on the weekends are someone completely brand new. So we see here that, maybe for one of my Pisces, if I'm describing an ex to a T, I mean, it could be that they're coming back around. But for a lot of you, this is going to be an unexpected connection, either coming at an unexpected time or just happening unexpectedly. Now, this person, I feel like when they meet you, Pisces, they're going to be losing sleep over you. Now, they might have a little bit of an anxious disposition, but I just feel like once they meet you, they're going to be losing sleep over this connection. But it feels like in a good way, like not so much in, in like I'm so stressed out, but more like, oh, I really hope this happens. This person may be taller than average. They could be lurking, so they could be somebody who's around you in some capacity. Maybe even before you notice, and they have vices. Now, this doesn't mean that they have active vices. It could be somebody who has had vices in the past and they've kicked them. All right. Or maybe they smoke or they drink or something like that. Now, we see hubby material that this person, again, male or female, my readings aren't meant to be gender specific, but some of the cards that I use are. So we see that this is a life partner, somebody who's committed, somebody who wants family. This is also somebody who's very loving and caring, sensitive and affectionate. And they may have a career or they've worked in hospitality or a subset of one of these areas. Travel, hotel, restaurant, entertainer, customer service rep. All right. Now, let's see what else my Pisces need to know about this person. What else do my Pisces need to know about this person? All right. So they met you more than a year ago. Okay. So it could be somebody you already know. For those of you where it's absolutely not, this could indicate a past life soulmate connection. And for those of you that are interested, do check out your other signs if this reading isn't resonating with you. So I like to check out my sun, moon, rising, Venus, and also my north node. So we see this person may have a tendency to be forgetful or late. They may have a noticeable facial feature. This could be high cheekbones. This could be a strong jawline. It could be freckles. It could be a mole. It could be dimples, beautiful eyes, you name it. Could also be like ethnic features. They may have blue eyes or light colored eyes. Okay, and at the bottom of the deck, we see they're vegetarian or they may be on some sort of specialized diet. I usually also take that card to indicate that this is someone who takes their nutrition seriously. All right, with the Four of Swords, Pisces, I love this energy because now they might be a little bit worried that you don't want to take action towards them. And this person is definitely action-oriented with that Hierophant and that Cancerian energy, fixed and cardinal energy. I feel like this is somebody who will take action. But they see you as, I feel more than anything, the Four of Swords is they feel like at home with you. They feel emotionally safe with you. All right. The Page of Wands, they're also very physically attracted to you. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. They see you as fun, exciting. This is a new adventure. And the Page of Pentacles, but they are a little bit worried here that you're going to not want to invest or you're not wanting to take action towards them. And some of my Pisces, you aren't so sure about jumping into a relationship here, whether it's just because that's where you are in life at this point in time, or because you have a history with this person for some of you, or you just kind of want to take it slow. You might feel like you've got a lot of work to do right now, whether it's your finances or it's your health or it's your spiritual journey or your healing. It's going to be up to you if you're up for a relationship, and there's nothing wrong with taking it slow. Okay. Now we see the Teacher, what they see, how they view you, or what they notice about you, Pisces, is that you have an ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, and wisdom. Some of you may be teachers or work, part of your career, your job is to teach others, train others. And they see you as an exorcist, all right? So freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. Yeah, so they also see that you're a guide and a mentor to others. And Pisces, you're absolutely just going to steal this person's heart. They see you as the thief archetype, sheds light on the potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. And they also just know that, there's just something so special about you. All right, with the Two of Cups, Spirit saying this is going to be a very balanced soulmate connection. I mean, this is two people that harmonize, two people that complement each other beautifully. And you have someone here who's consistent and steady. All right, Pisces, so somebody who values reliability and follow through. Their actions line up with their words. This is someone who puts their money where their mouth is, which can be quite refreshing. And this connection honors each person's journey. So I feel like this person is going to be someone who holds space for you and your journey and your wants and your needs. They're not going to be asking you to make major sacrifices and things like that. They're going to respect your path as you will respect theirs. And we see that this person approaches connection with curiosity rather than assumption. Growth matters to them. All right. And at the bottom of the deck, we see that this meeting occurs in an ordinary, recurring setting. And alignment reveals itself through consistency rather than spectacle. Ooh, so someone you might see somewhere you go back to. Again, that could be work, that could be school, that can be the gym, that could be, you know, on your favorite walk. Could be at a, favorite bar, club, or restaurant, the grocery store, you name it. All right, Pisces, let's see what else we need to know. All right, so we see love language, acts of service. Actions speak louder than words. But again, this person's words and actions line up. I think that's going to be so refreshing. And I also get, we see respecting individual paths, but we also see freedom, healthy space, and room to breathe here. All right. We see burning desire, so don't forget it is going to be a very sexy, passionate connection. And again, we get divine timing. Everything here is going to unfold in divine timing. There's serendipity here. All right, so let's see. So Spirit's saying, Pisces, you will hear news soon, and it's going to be happening in the coming months. All right, my lovely Pisces, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.